Do you know how many closes we had last week?
We had a lot.
Holy crap. Welcome to this week's sales video. Last week we ended with 130 closes, which is just a B slap to our last record. Dominating. It is crazy. We just keep going up. Until last week, our biggest week was when we were in a competition with Mike's Smart House and everyone was super fired up. This last week is just
way more.
Came to play, man.
We also had the biggest day ever last week.
With 34, I think. 34 closes in one day.
A lot of solar companies shooting to get 30 closes a month. We get 30 closes a day.
34
closes a day.
Super awesome. So super big shout out to all the offices that did super well last week. Pretty much everyone beat their averages, and most guys beat their best.
Yeah.
We have new office bests in almost every office.
The offices are doing very well.
Doing super well. So going over this last week and the top 20, obviously, hopefully people are looking at the top 20 leaderboard. It's changing all the time. Going through the changes, we've got Leo Madrano, who's new to the leaderboard. He's in 19th place. And I'm sure he is. Yeah, I'm sure he's not going to stay right there. He is very motivated, and he's doing extremely well. So he's going to keep climbing. Jesus Salas up 4. He's in 13th place now. So super good job there. Maria Valenzuela, new to the top 20, coming in 12th place.
Dude, yeah, we got
from nothing to 12th.
Wow, so she was not even on the top 20 last week. Now this week, in 12th place.
Killing it.
Wow.
It's awesome. Humberto Estrada up 8 places to be in 11th place.
Once again in the top 10.
And then Isidro Vasquez moves up to 1 spot to be in 9th place. He's just working his way into that. He wants to get the top 5.
Yeah.
Normando Bustamante has been slaying it. He's moving up 2 places to be in 6th place. He's killing it.
Well.
And then Jacob Sanchez enters into the top 4 this last week, moving up 1 spot to be in 4th place.
That's crazy because our top 5 doesn't really change that much.
No, it is like.
Well, I mean, it has lately. I mean, we got Josdell.
But they're like fluctuating within those
Aaron
top 4.
Sandoval, Mario,
Herrera,
now Jacob.
Jacob Sanchez, and then Jesus
and Fed.
Those top 5 guys.
Brigham was he in 5th now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude.
Which is crazy. It's
Still
still way
top 5,
close. But yeah,
Holy
top
cow.
5 guys there.
I think he got like 4 closes or something.
Yeah, he's killing it.
Bustamante's heading to California now, so we'll see if he can, although he's way ahead. He's like 57 closes. This is
Alejandro Yu? No, Bustamante.
Mr.
Yu is going to California.
Is going to California. I apologize. Yeah, and he's gonna. He's 57 over the last 12 weeks.
57.
That's some serious numbers. We had a massive week last week. We had almost 30 guys that had 2 or more closes last week. So
super big,
which is super. Yeah, it's a humongous 90 something it was like 92 closes of our closes last week came from these 29 guys.
Yeah.
So practically all of our closes last week came from these 29 guys.
Pretty amazing.
Cool. We're going to go over the names. So we have Angel Magallanes, David Shunai, Eduardo Giron, Gabriel Castillo, Jeffrey Bison, Jesus Beraturan, did I say that right? Beraturan, George Gonzalez, Jose Enriquez, Normando Bustamante, Victor Almaguer, and Victoria Romo. All of you guys had 2 closes last week. So all those names I recognize. A few of them are a little bit new though, which is cool. Yeah. Christian Gayton, Gabriel Flores Sr., Gabriel Gonzalez, and Humberto Estrada, and Javier Lujan, Jesus Buenrostro, Leo Madrano, Miguel Guizar, Mira Valenzuela, Noah Weiner, and Victor Montalvo. All of you guys had 3 closes last week.
A lot of people with 3
It's a lot of people with
It's a lot of people with 3 closes. I know. I was like, holy cow, that I don't think I've ever seen that many people with.
And we're not even
closes.
close.
We're not even the top 5 yet. Not even the top 5.
This is crazy.
If you don't have 3 closes, eventually you're not even going to get on the board.
Last week. Huge week for everybody.
Humongous. Everyone did amazingly well. So these guys have 4 closes now. We have 2 people with 4 closes. Aaron Sandoval and Caesar Felix. So Macias Felix. So wow, this
Which is so impressive for Aaron Sandoval to up and move to Colorado Springs.
And
still close 4 deals.
Still closing tons of deals. And then Caesar Felix, I don't think I've ever seen him close 4 before. 4 is a big number.
4 is a big
massive number
in 1 week.
To be up there, your first time ever potentially closing 4 in 1 week. So these guys, then we have two guys that have 5 closes last week. So Mario Ferreira and Oscar Ferreira, both these guys are approaching the veteran status. They've been with us, both those guys have been with us a long time, and both those guys have had big weeks before. It's good to see Oscar back up there, which is good. 5 closes in 1 week.
It's
So many
humongous.
clothes. That's one a day.
So
Congrats to Mario.
Friday.
Mario just got promoted to manager spot in El Paso.
that's
so
official.
super-
He just sent out his shirt last week.
That's officially he's officially taking part in that, like essentially next week as they film. He's already enacting manager role. So he's
super
doing
good job there.
Amazing. Then we had 2 guys with 7 closes last week.
Which is just insane.
That's literally one a day.
Yeah.
The whole week.
Oh, that's
Can't take a day off.
not a day off.
Not a day off, one every day.
Most likely, if it works 5 or 6 days, I mean, they had 2 in 1 day or more.
Yeah.
So Jacob Sanchez, who has been doing extremely well lately, 7 closes last week, and Haziel Alejandro Yu.
Both those guys.
Super
That
good
is
job,
just
everybody, last week.
Amazing amount of income generated in a very short time, and a lot of hard work, man. You had to bust ass. You had to work.
Seriously about that, yeah.
Yeah.
Moving into the Meraki Summer Games, we're just going to go over the top few guys in each rank. I'll be sending out the updated form today as well. With Grandmaster, we have Haziel Alejandro Yu in 11th. He took the first spot from Aaron. We have second place with Jacob Sanchez in 9th, or with 9 closes. Aaron Sandoval with 8, Mario Ferreira with 6, Noah Weiner with 5, Jesus Benrocha with 4, and Gabriel Avalos Flores Sr. with 4. So that's why they're in Grandmaster, because they're just killing
So
it.
Mr. Yu is currently winning
winning the Grandmaster.
Yeah.
winning the Grandmaster category right now.
Round 2, yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then we're moving into Master. We have Oscar Herrera with 5, Normando Bustamante with 5, Leo Madrano with 5, Humberto Estrada with 5. So all those guys with 5 are tied for that first spot in Master. Next we have Miro Valenzuela with 4, Victor Montalvo with 3, and Carlos Edward Casillas with 3.
Nice.
Yeah, all of them doing good. And then we're in Challenger now. We have Cesar Macias Felix with 6, Angel Magalanes with 3, Christian Gateson with 3, Jesus Vasquez with 3, Jonathan De La Torre with 3, and Jesus Enriquez with 3.
Jose Enriquez.
Oh, Jose Enriquez. A lot of people with 3.
So Felix is currently winning that
Yep,
category.
6. But as you can see, all the ranks, there are like 5 or 6 is the top guy.
Yeah.
And then in Grandmaster, the guy is 11 at the top.
11,
If
9,
you don't even
8,
have 5, you're just not even in the
6,
top guys at all.
Impressive.
Grandmaster.
And then leader, we have Miguel Gonzalez with 4, Jesus Barataran with 3, Eduardo Tellez Giron with 3. Sorry if I said that wrong. Bernice Diaz with 3, and Efrain Quizada with 2.
Efrain.
Oh,
Yeah.
Efrain.
Yeah, that's cool to see Efrain back on there.
Yeah, I know.
Sweet, man. He was in the other
He's the top 5 right now.
Games,
I'm in the leader.
in the leader category. That's freaking sweet.
Super good job. And then obviously we want to go over our Meraki trait for this week and wrap this video up. But our trait for this week I want to focus on and give shout outs to is growth. With these kinds of numbers, we have a lot of guys experiencing a lot of growth, obviously. Number 1, first of which is Alejandro Yu. That guy is not a veteran. Definitely has not been here the longest, but he came out with some extreme force and is just killing it. He's just dominating the competition right now.
I don't know if he just passed the rookie status.
Did he?
Just
I
barely.
think so.
So he's only been with us for like 3 months.
Yeah. So super impressive. That guy obviously wants something more than money because he's got money now. You know, he's got money at this
Plenty,
point.
yeah.
And so he is obviously shooting for growth and just wants more. And so super good job to him. Shout out. He's absolutely dominating and pushing himself to do better. And then we got Danielle Vasquez. So you and Danielle Vasquez are both in the El Paso West office. Vasquez had a little bit of low production, had some struggles, and he's recently turned his life around and started growing into a strong sales rep position. And he's doing really good, so I want to shout out to him. In El Paso East, Lauren Lovelace, who is somewhat of a veteran, I think she was here in the last Meraki Games.
She's in the
I'm
top
pretty sure.
20.
She's in the top 20, and she's always done well, but never really killed it. But lately, her manager says she's been focused on helping other people, and help train the reps in the office, which has really upped her game, and she's doing extremely well too. So she's searching for that personal growth to keep moving up in the ranks. In Albuquerque, Christian, want to give a shout out to Angel Flores. Obviously, we all know Angel. Everyone knows who Angel is because he is a force in that Midwest region and all throughout Meraki.
Yep.
He obviously wants growth, he needs it, and he's a perfect example of how growth motivates you to do more and work harder. So
Yeah.
super good job to Angel as well. In Las Cruces, we got Kristen, who is new, but it's growing super quickly and is getting better all the time, and up there they want growth. Jacob Sanchez is doing a lot of interesting stuff to get growth. I don't know if I'm sure everyone has seen I saw it on Facebook, but big old billboard of his smiling face, and he's just out there promoting Meraki, and he's drumming up business wherever he can. He's shooting for a lot of growth as well and experiencing that growth. In Destin, we got Jeff Bryson, who's a new rep. He had a little bit of a slow start, but he's growing a ton right now and is really starting to throw down. And Vegas, we got Jessica, who has greatly shifted their attitude a little bit. Is from Tito's throwing this out and said it started growing a ton. Sergio Iglesias is kind of back to the basics and is also showing a lot of growth lately, which is super good job to those guys. In Colorado, we've got Monroe Ross, who is an El Paso vet, moved up to Colorado, and is really starting to show some serious promise and is doing really well up there. So super good job to him. And then obviously Aaron Sandoval is leading the charge up there with Benny, and
He's had a lot of growth lately.
had a ton of growth lately. And he's a perfect example of how moving and relocating can't slow you down at all. It shouldn't slow you down if you don't let it, right? A lot of people when they're moving, you slow down. He's just picking
Didn't
it
even
up.
miss a beat.
In fact, he got better.
Got better.
Yeah, he got better.
Increased
and got better.
Increased a lot
Well,
of times.
that's a perfect
We
example.
had tons of
growth.
excuses like, oh, well, I'm moving, yada yada, so that's why my numbers are low. And he's like, nope. You should be better when you move.
And then lastly, out in Riverside, where they're hosting the Blitz this week, Ignacio's a big hustle guy. He was doing Uber and Lyft and driving all over the place trying to make money. Saw the potential in Meraki, quit it all, and he's looking for personal growth, moving into Meraki and looking for bigger potential, bigger earning potential. So hope to see him find great success here. And super big shout out to everybody who did well last week and everyone who's going to do great this week.
We've all grown a lot. And every single person that had closed last week, put their part into having the growth of our company. So amazing.
So super good job. Congrats on last week's huge week, biggest week ever. Let's have another biggest week.
What's your number?